Good morning and happy Halloween. Coffee makes me boop. Do you know what I am? Yeah, neither do I. But this is so much fun just doing the dress up thing. Yeah. Happy Halloween. So it's happy Halloween, but I don't know about you. I grew up with the understanding that you never took candy from a stranger. How do you put those two things together? Celebrate Halloween. Don't take candy from a stranger. Ooh, very mixed messages for kids. There is a Jewish holiday called Purim, which I just love, where you dress up like Halloween, but instead of going to people's houses and asking for candy, you take a shalach manot basket with you and you actually give goodies out. I kind of like that idea myself, but maybe it's because I don't eat candy. Boy, I got to tell you, I was fun to go trick or treating with. Woo! Because I was cute and little, I was this little teeny thing. Even when I was like in 6th grade, I was so tiny that people would give me extra candy. Except I didn't eat candy. So I would come home, literally, I'd go home 2 and 3 times during the night to drop off my candy and get another bag. And I would give it all to my brothers. Sometimes I would chew a piece of double bubble or bazooka gum. Sometimes I would eat a Tootsie Roll, like, maybe 2 or 3 from the whole holiday season. And occasionally a lollipop, but that was it. I didn't eat any of the other stuff. But I remember back in the day, 6th grade in Skokie, Illinois, we literally, when Halloween came out on weekend, we would start like when we woke up in the morning and just go for it until the lights came on, because then you had to go home. There were people who gave out bottles of Coca-Cola. There were people who gave out candy apples, also, which I never ate because they had candy on them. Popcorn balls, also, which I never ate because it had candy on it. But I mean, people were so creative. You could go to some place and get like a bag of pumpkin cookies. Yeah, it was a different time, wasn't it? Then came the razor blades and the apples. I don't know if that was really true or not, but my kids were not allowed to get any kind of candy that wasn't, like wrapped by a factory as opposed to by a person. It was a totally different time. Totally different time. Oh, there's a message here, and we used to actually go home. Oh, yeah. Get home baked goods. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I left my glasses over on the other side of the room. Donuts and cookies and like sweets, right? Like really yummy things. And if you got a candy bar, you didn't get a little fun size bar. You got like a candy bar. I mean, stuff was like real back then. I have to tell you what my daughter and her family are doing, because it's so cool in a time like this that they came up with a way to celebrate. I love it. It's a bell ringer. So here's what they're doing. There are 2 families that have like potted together. There's my daughter and son-in-law and grandson, and then her very, very dearest oldest buddy and her husband and their 2 kids, and all the kids are friends and the adults are friends. So they do everything together, and they have through this entire pandemic. So for Halloween, they're going to get together at each house in costumes, and they live about, I don't know, maybe a half a mile apart. So they're actually going to have a party and like a candy hunt, like an Easter egg hunt, but for candy all over the yard and house at my daughter's. And then they're going to walk as a family to the other house so they feel like they're out parading in their costumes. How cool is that? And then do the same thing at the other house. They come up with the most fun stuff to do all the time. Seriously. And my daughter is actually like taking pictures of everything they do and writing stuff about it so that when my grandson grows up, he can't say how horrible the pandemic was because she has made it so enjoyable. They got sick very early on and they're pretty sure it was COVID. But back then we weren't even testing for it. So there's no guarantees. And now apparently it doesn't even mean you're not going to get it again. Anyway, happy Halloween. And a quick good morning and happy birthday to Dale Evans. Remember Roy Rogers and Dale Evans? And what was Dale Evans' horse's name? Roy Rogers was Trigger. Oh, that's going to bother me all day, but there's Google. I can find out. It's also happy birthday. Well, it would be happy birthday to Dan Rather. And interestingly, Jane Pauley, two newscasters, same birthday. Hobart Alter's birthday is today. And I actually only know about this guy because even though I'm not a water person, I did go out sailing once or twice or three times. And Hobart Alter is the inventor of the Hobie craft. Yes, so he's dead, but happy birthday anyway. Michael Landon. Michael Landon, you know Michael Landon, the actor. My friend's son dated his daughter. There you go. I mean, you grow up in LA, that's bound to be the situation. It was also Saturday Night Live time. It was John Candy's birthday today and Rob Schneider. Now, why do I even mention Rob Schneider? Because my brother is Rob Schneider. Oh, yeah, not that Rob Schneider. But he is a Rob Schneider, just not that one. But he's famous in his own route. And you know what? It's not his birthday, so it doesn't matter. Happy birthday to all of you out there in Google land or YouTube land. And don't forget, coffee makes you poop. Oh, and the reason I wanted to say that was because it's also Get Over Your Caffeine Addiction Day. Well, hello, maybe some of us don't want to. I hope on your travels today, strangers give you chocolate-covered coffee beans. What a way to go, huh? Literally, what a way to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, November. It's the beginning of my birth month, and today's the beginning of my birth week. And if it's still legal where you live and you haven't voted yet, get out there and vote. See ya.